Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
Ninja was just telling me, you know what? Today's the first day that Appalachia High School is back in school after what happened last week.
Yes, I saw one of my friends posted about it and said make sure we remember to keep them in our prayers, the faculty and the students going back after what happened.
What a horrific thing. And then have to go in and then think about what happened to your friends and the teachers and the faculty members that had been so close to those teachers that are no longer with us and the students. It's a hurting community, and I'm so grateful that at least we can pray and have some songs just to remind people that God's there in the middle of the darkest time, you know?
Yeah, very, very hard day because it'll be scary for students, but also hard to focus just on studies.
I know, yeah. And I know there's a lot of grief counselors and those that are going to help. There's a lot of churches around the area that are like, we're here. Our arms are so wide open for you, and God's got this crazy love for you, and know that there is hope. Listen, if you're at that high school and you need some prayer, don't go through it alone. We're here for you. At least it's an option to call if you want. It's 866-987-7729. That's the His Radio prayer line. So if you ever need somebody just to talk to and pray through what you've just been through, know we're here. 866-987-7729.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
Quite remarkable on how they use this canine to find out where this nonverbal child was from. He was just walking out in the middle of nowhere. And then someone called the police and said, hey, there's this child. So they called a canine unit. And usually canines find where a person is. You know, they track the scent and then they find the person. But what they did with this canine was backtrack where the child came from and was able to help this child find its home.
Oh, retrieval and being able to get them back home safely.
Yeah. The cool thing is this is a bloodhound canine. I'm used to German shepherds. Like
Right.
my oldest son is a canine officer, and his dog, he named him Kojak. How cool. Is a German shepherd. So he's been in service for a couple of years now, Kojak has. And he tracks scents and does all this stuff too, but not like this bloodhound who can find people.
Yeah, Remy's a bloodhound. Super, super sweet. I always found canine units to be very fascinating, how they can track and know what to do, because my dog is not that smart. He can't find a Dorito you put on the ground.
Oh, for
by.
real?
Yeah.
The poor thing.
Ninja, I was in tears. I was laughing so hard about your dog can't find a Dorito.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Your dog can't find a Dorito.
Yeah, so Silas, our dog, he's a pity mix, and he's super sweet, super energetic, and would eat dirt if humans would eat it. Like,
Okay.
he's so interested in what we eat. And so I'll give him, chicken, little snacks here and there if I'm cooking, just to be nice. And there'll be times where I drop it right in front of him, and he's like,
Can't
looking, he
find
can't
it?
find it. I'm like, bro. It's right there.
Have you tried hiding things to see if you can find it?
No, but I don't have high hopes.
Really?
Yeah. He
Something wrong with
struggles a
his
little.
sniffer?
Maybe. I guess he's really good at catching it though. Like if he knows I'm gonna throw the chicken, he's really good at catching it in his mouth if I throw it at
Right.
him. But if I just drop it on the floor for him,
He can't find
he
it.
struggles a little.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
How's he getting along with Ollie? Ollie's their new baby in the house.
Oh, he's so good. I was worried he would try to get on top of him because he thinks he's a lap dog, but he's not. But he's good. He keeps his distance. He sniffs the back of his head. So he's really good with him.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
Found out the actor, Michael Keaton, will be changing his name.
Why?
Apparently, that's not his real name.
Oh, it's a stage name.
Yeah.
Ah, I get that. So what's his real name?
His real name's Michael Douglas.
Okay, well, then there's a Michael Douglas actor, so that makes sense.
Exactly. There's a rule, apparently, that, you can't go by the same name if someone's already using it, and I guess he was too late to the game. Someone was already using his name.
Go Michael Douglas.
Right. So,
Which I think that's his real name. So what's he changing his last name officially to Keaton?
no, he's telling people that just for now on in future projects, he's going to go by Michael Keaton Douglas.
Oh, so he's adding Douglas. Oh, so he's adding Keaton as his middle name.
Yes, professionally.
Okay.
Not
And
sure
go by
if he's
Douglas.
doing it legally, but he professionally anyway.
Okay.
But
Oh, so this isn't a legal change.
I don't think
This
so.
is just a new stage name.
Yes.
Okay.
But like people are gonna still call him Michael Keaton.
Oh,
because that's who they know him as.
That's how I know him. I wouldn't add Douglas to the end of it, but it sounds like he wants to give respect to his dad or his heritage or something to use the last name.
Yeah, maybe he just missed. He just missed people actually knowing his real name.
Yeah, I'm a Douglas. Just remember that.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
I don't know what these guys are thinking. Mistake number one. These two guys saw a bear cub and thought, let's get it in our car.
No.
Mistake number two. These guys started to drive across Canada with a bear cub in its back seat of their car.
Oh no.
Mistake number three. Feed the bear cub Taco Bell.
Did he have a tummy ache in the car?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh no.
Finally, the authorities catch up to these two guys. The bear is still in the car. They see the Taco Bell left behind all over the place. They say the bear was really lethargic and stressed and frightened, but not harmed.
He was probably missing his mama.
Probably missing a lot of things. And then being in the back seat of a car and then having these two strangers feed you Taco Bell when you should be eating in the wild and being with your mom.
Yeah. It would make a cute movie, but not in real life.
No. They probably thought they were a movie.
Probably.
That's just why. I mean, what were they thinking?
What people would do for a headline.
Common sense says do not do this.
Right.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
There are now designers that you pay to design your dorm room?
It's becoming more of a thing, especially in the southern parts of the United States. People are wanting to have their dorm rooms look extra nice, so they're paying these interior designers to design their dorm rooms.
Like $10,000
yeah.
for a dorm room.
I know. Tuition
Seriously.
is already expensive as it is. Just add on an interior designer.
Seriously. I mean, Scott's daughter just went off to college. I don't think there was an interior designer in the budget.
No, we got too much money going into tuition, so we're not going to pay for a designer for her dorm room. But we designed hers. She loves the beach, so her dorm room, side of her dorm room looks like the beach with beach pictures and a little starfish pillow and stuff like that. But no
sweet.
professional designer needed, no.
I love the individuality you can put in your dorm room, or even if you didn't go to college, in your own personal room.
Right?
Like everything in my room growing up was purple. And now my husband's like, no, we need something a little bit more neutral.
Neutral and bright.
Yes, but it was purple everything and stuffed animals.
What was the purple? What was it about?
That's just my favorite color. That and horses. I had so many horse blankets. Oh my goodness.
I can imagine.
And I just love blankets. They're so cozy.
For some reason, I feel like a horse is in her future. At least a pony for the kid.
Oh, I would love it. Don't know where he's going to go, where he's going to live.
You got the backyard.
Put it in a
Eat the
fence.
grass. Who needs a lawnmower?
I've thought
You
about
got your
that.
own donkey.
Don't have to pay someone to do the
The
grass.
different themes. I wonder what the theme of your house is, especially since we just hit fall. Love to hear from you.
My house is self-decorating in the fall. There are cobwebs everywhere. Have a great day.
Oh, we're already getting ready for Christmas. We're getting all the stuff down from the attic.
My theme of my house originally was comfortable, casual, kind of homey. But I adopted 2 little dogs about a year and a half ago, and now it has morphed into dog hair chewed upon. So that's the theme I have now, and I think it's worth it.
Dog hair and chewed upon. So get that.
If I got all the hair out of our vacuum cleaner from the dog and the cat, we'd probably make another critter.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
There is a cool new thing you can do to remember your baby as a baby because they grow so fast.
Yeah, they do. She knows this because she has Ollie now.
Yes.
2 months old?
He's 2 months old. Crazy. But I've been doing some research because they have little sweatshirts. You can get their onesies made into letters so it could say mama. So that's really cute. But I also found a keepsake teddy bear. And what they do is you send this person, whoever it is that's making it, the clothes, onesies, PJs, whatever, and they make a teddy bear out of the clothes. And so you get to see the favorite onesies that you get to dress your little one up in. But you can also tell them how much your baby weighed when they were born, and they will stuff them with little weighted beans. And so you'll be able to hold the teddy bear, and it'll be the same weight as your baby was when they were born.
Oh, I love this for so many reasons. That is so cool. You have that memory of holding your baby at that size and how tiny they were when they were born.
And they'll have the little clothes on. If you could just infuse it with that newborn smell,
right?
Be even better.
There's got to be some kind of spray for that.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
Paul's out on his four-wheeler, and he notices that there is a dog as he's out and about with a big container on its head. And the dog is so super thin and skinny. You can see his ribs. It was really, really sad. Paul couldn't do anything about it. He tried to call the dog over, but he's paralyzed from the waist down. And so while he's on his four-wheeler, he can't go and get the dog. So he took a couple of pictures and posted it, and then Animal Rescue came out. It took a while, but they did find the dog, and finally got that container off of that dog.
Good. I'm sure he couldn't eat because the container was blocking him.
It was horrible.
Yeah, poor little guy. I heard that they got him to come close by giving him McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they were like, come here, boy, here's some chicken nuggets.
That's the cure-all to everything.
They're mine.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
I don't know if you've ever tried to bribe your kids to do anything. Eat their vegetables, clean their room, read a book. There's this one mom who loves to read, and she's like, I so want my daughter to read. So she said, listen, you read this book, I'll give you $100. And it was a pretty lengthy book. Well, of course, she read the book. But here's the kicker. She's like, Mom, I want to read another book, and didn't ask for another $100.
It worked.
So she finally found the joy of reading. So she read the book and liked it.
Aw, I hope Ollie wants to read one day. I've been reading him books that I don't really know if he understands and knows what I'm doing. He's so little.
He's hearing your voice. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but I'm hoping we do it enough to where he's like, oh, I want to look at this book. Or I want to look at these pictures.
The only child that worked with, because we read to all of our kids, was our daughter. So Amanda, when she was growing up, loved to read everything. It was so good. The other kids, nah.
Yeah, they develop their own little personality, hobbies, and likes and dislikes.
Exactly. 100%. Scott says that he can bribe his son with something. Oh, I don't even know what it is.
Well, we've got a currency. It's called Lego. And he used to read a lot when he was younger. He's kind of, tailed off from that lately. But any kind of assignment, if he's got a book to read, for example, or anything for school, we'll say, hey, if you do this, if you make a great grade, there's some Lego in your future. So we'll kind of reward him with Lego to get him going.
He's 12?
12, yeah. Almost 13.
Okay. I don't know how much longer Legos is going to work for you, man.
Yeah. He's in it, though. He's really into it right now. So maybe I've got a little bit longer to go.
My bribe as grown up, even now, is dessert.
Dessert, no matter what it is? Cheesecake?
Yeah, like I'll put the laundry today. That means I can have a cookie tonight.
Rob and Lizz in the morning on uplifting and encouraging his radio.
You know what I realized with football starting back up? All summer, I've heard nothing about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Well, that's good. Had enough of that earlier this year.
But it's like nothing in the news. Like, are they okay? Are they still together? I don't know. But I saw apparently there's this thing going around on social media that their relationship might be fake.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is a media centralized country that we're in,
But it was like a whole contract saying that they're going to break up. There's a whole date and everything.
I heard this, and I heard it might be fake news.
I have heard that. But we'll see. September 28th is when they're like, September 28th, the relationship's going to end. They're going to break up. So we'll find out.
I honestly don't get the fascination that people have over this. They're just two people, you know?
I get that too. But I'm also not huge football fans or huge Taylor Swift fans. Don't come at me.
Don't come at me, she says.
Like, she's great. But will I listen to her songs 20 times in a row? No.
No, just got to shake it off, you know?
Rob and Lizz in the morning on uplifting and encouraging his radio.
Brandon is just out for an evening stroll. He's walking through the neighborhood and then come to find out that there's this young lady that's really having a hard time mowing her lawn. It's just really tough. So what does Brandon do? He walks over and he says, let me handle this for you. Takes over the lawnmower and finishes the lawn.
Oh,
just does that for her. Here's the thing. He's still wearing his work shirt. He's a firefighter.
That had to be really hot.
Yeah, right?
Like all that equipment?
Well, it was like, not the whole outfit. He's wearing his shirt.
Oh, okay. That's a little better.
It says, yeah, that would be kind of amazing. Fire hose, put out anything that just happens to get on fire there. No, but he's wearing the T-shirt, and it says firefighter on the back. So somebody snapped a picture of it. Sure enough, he really does work for the fire department.
Oh, that's so kind.
And they're like, here's a firefighter who, even though he's off duty, is still helping the community, and he mowed the young lady's lawn for her.
Going above and beyond his line of duty.
Rob and Lizz in the morning on uplifting and encouraging his radio.
So Apollo mission number 17, that was in 1972. It went to the moon. There was a scientist that was an astronaut on that mission that walked on the moon. But when he got back into the lunar module and then took off the outfit and was able to take off the mask because he could breathe at that point with the oxygen in there, all of a sudden he found out when he was inhaling the moon dust that was on him that he naturally brought into the lunar module, that he was allergic to it.
Oh, no.
They figured this out. And several other astronauts since that have walked on the moon discovered they were allergic to the moon dust as well. And so NASA's trying to figure out there's going to be more missions to the moon at some point, not just the 1970s. And they're figuring out, okay, how can we make it so that they can prevent exposure to this lunar dust?
Good thing it wasn't a more serious reaction.
Right?
Because being out in space like that, not sure if they thought to bring EpiPens.
Yeah, there's no urgent care right around the corner at Mars.